Om Sri Sai Ram. My humble pranams to the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I am Dr. Punnaiah, Retired Assistant Director of Animal Husbandry. My native place is Pratthipadu of Guntur district. That is 15 kilometers from Guntur. I was born on 28th October 1943 at Pratthipadu. Of course, my boyhood, my studies up to S.S.L.C. been continued in Pratthipadu High School. I came out from S.S.L.C. 1957 S.S.L.C. from my high school, and 57-58 I did my P.U.C. in Guntur Hindu College. Afterwards, I went to Reddy College for graduation B.Sc. I did my B.Sc there. 1961 I completed my B.Sc, and afterwards I went to prosecute my Bachelor of Veterinary Science course in Hebbal, Bangalore. I am the first batch student of University of Agricultural Sciences, Hebbal, Bangalore. That is 66. I came out in 1966. And within a month, I joined in the department in 1966 August. So since 1966 August till 2001 October, I continued my service in the government of Andhra Pradesh as a state government subordinate officer, and I worked in 14 stations in Andhra area: Guntur district, Prakasam district, Krishna district, and Eluru district. And during my journey of these 14 stations, in a period of 35 years, 5.5 months, most of 50% of my service in Guntur district only, which happened to be my native district, and the remaining service in other districts, that is Krishna, Eluru, Prakash. And to say frankly, I have been brought up into the Sathya Sai organization solely at the initiative of my mother in around the 1970s, when I was working in Avanigadda, if I remember correct. My mother used to go to local Sathya Sai Bhajan Mandir, and she used to call me now and then. But I did not give much emphasis for that. But out of her pressure only, I used to go now and then to the Bhajan Mandir. And of course, after going to the Bhajan Mandir, I enjoyed a lot with regard to bhajans. I feel very happy, and I got some enthusiasm while listening to the bhajans in the organization. But I did not take up any initiative as service programs. Duly taking up this veterinary profession, I did not take up my veterinary profession as a service program in Avanigadda itself, because for everything time has to come. Then only we will be inclined to do accordingly. So I do not know when it will come. And at that time, though I used to attend for the bhajans in Mandir, I am not having a much inclination or much interest at all. With neutral mind only, I used to go to bhajans only. Of course, after that, I came to this first, if I remember correct, in Eluru district. When I was working in Atmakur of Eluru district as a veterinary assistant surgeon, absolutely there is no Samiti at all in Atmakur area. Though Eluru district is somewhat popular for such organizations, but Atmakur district is concerned, area is concerned, there was no organization at all in that area. But in spite of it, some farmers, out of my friendship with the farmers, I thought of conducting one veterinary camp there first time in Atmakur area. It was a very big mega camp. What there happened is, we planned for everything. Arrangements were made. Everything is set up. Next day morning is camp to be scheduled. But heavy downpour in the midnight. Heavy downpour. So I woke up at around 3 o'clock or so. By the time the entire ground was full of mud only, complete wetted. So early morning camp. What to be done? When the rain continues like this, all my efforts will go as a waste. Then just I prayed, Swami, it is your camp. It is your responsibility to make a salubrious atmosphere for the smooth running of the veterinary camp on the next day. But I do not know what miracle has happened. By next day morning, 6 o'clock, beautiful sun rays, everything dried up, and 2 to 3 trucks load of sand has been brought from some other place by some farmers, which I never asked them. And they have made the ground very comfortable for that camp. There, our Swami is there. That is the first time to realize the importance of Swami there. Because I lost every hope. But Swami made it in such a way that camp went on tremendous success in one word. And the farmers felt extremely happy. That was my first experience in non-Sathya organizational areas. That is the special. Then after some time, that's the only one camp we conducted, that's all in that area. After a period of 6 to 7 months, I got a shift afterwards. Then I came to Govada area. What happened is, in Tenali area, Tenali belt, Govada, Pedravur division, Tenali division. There, because of the experience which I gained in Atmakur area, out of that, I planned some camps in Cherukupalli and surrounding belts of Govada belt area. Somewhere around approximately some 5 to 6 camps we have organized there with the cooperation of Lions Club of Tenali and other people. Because Govada area is there is none of for Sai devotees, not even a single devotee is there in the Sai as a Sai devotees. So I started there. Some camps we conducted. At the same time, we have planned for one mega health camp, human camp in Govada proper, with the cooperation of the Lions Club of Tenali and other people and some of my friends with that. And I actively participated in that medical camp, which went on in a very extremely grand success in one word. So based on that, I have taken that opportunity. And why should I not rise up to the occasion of conducting animal health programs also? So there are some half a dozen camps we have conducted. Afterwards, I got transferred to Punuru of Prakasam district, then to Pandilapalli of Prakasam district. There, with the cooperation of Vettapalam Sai people and this Chinnaganjam such Sai people, we have taken their cooperation. And approximately, if I remember correctly, we have conducted some 12 camps in that area of around Vettapalam belt. All the 12 camps went on extremely nice, very wonderful success. And the public have got such an impression that they used to ask me, sir, once again, when you are coming for next camp, like that. So I got some good encouragement. Afterwards, I got transferred to Bapatla area. I think in 1984, yes, if I remember correct, 84, 85, 86, 87. So at that time, I heard from some of my friends, Dr. Ramana and other people, and Dr. Reddy from Tirupati Seven Bank, I think you know very well. And Dr. Reddy has informed Punnaiah, will you please come and attend for one veterinary camp which is being conducted by Swami, organizing by Swami in Puttaparthi area, why don't you come? Then after taking that request, I asked the then president of Guntur district, Dr. Mr. Sri Narayana Rao Garu, who has encouraged me like anything in going on to attending for this veterinary camp in Puttaparthi belt. That is the turning point for me to say in one word. And I went in 1985. Yes. At that time, there was no super speciality hospital. There was no Kulwant Hall at all. Only old mandir is there. Before that mandir, so much sand belt, and they put some this lime markings, and devotees used to sit there. At that time, I went to that camp 3 to 4 days. At that time, it happened to be a custom that after completion of the camps, all the doctors were asked to assemble in the prayer hall, present Bhajan Mandir hall in Puttaparthi, Mandir, Prashanti Nilayam Mandir. So, all the doctors were asked to assemble there on the after completion of the last working day of the medical camp for 3 to 4 days or 5 days we attended. And I was allotted sheep development activity in that area in Puttaparthi belt. I was allotted that work there. So, okay, that's all right. So, we all assembled in Mandir. Really, why I am insisting for that is, Swami has given a wonderful speech on the day addressing the doctors. Both male doctors are there, female doctors are there with regard to medical, and around 250 to 300 medical doctors, 80 persons from veterinary side, people have come, and all the people were gathered there, and Swami has addressed it for first 45 minutes. He addressed the gathering. That was the first time to see Swami, that is in my career. So, I am very much curious what Swami will say. Is there any useful material to me which we can adopt? So, I am anxiously listening very concentratedly. I am putting my concentration on Swami's words. He has given 45 to 50 minutes lecture he has given, Swami. So, the very essence of that lecture is, try to go to villages. Put forth your wholeheartedness in the villages. Do whatever the service needed for the villages. You identify first of all the requirements, then you have a proper planning, then swing into action and do the service according to the norms prescribed by your own conscience. That is the Swami has emphasized it there. You have to act according to your own conscience, true to your conscience. So, when you are doing service, you do not have any hope of giving selfishness. Avoid selfishness, avoid ego, and try to serve them as you feel that they are Daridra Narayanas. They are in badly need of your services. So, I am doing a marvelous service to the needy people. With that, you have to get a satisfaction in serving the people. That is the essence what Swami has told. And Swami has specifically told on the day, I don't want you people to come and assemble at Puttaparthi itself. You go to villages. Whenever there is a work in your villages, you go and attend there. When you are wholeheartedly working and serving the public, I will be always behind you. That is the essence of Swami's teachings on the day, Swami's speech on the day. I never heard such a wonderful speech till then. I was so much fascinated, and I made up my mind that it is always better to strictly adhere to the Swami's teachings and do service in the villages. Swami has specifically told on that day, you need not come to Puttaparthi, Go to villages in your area. Do the service as per your capacity. Do the service as per your consciousness. Do the service as per your humility, like that. He has put some 3 to 4 wonderful guidelines he has given. Humility, love, sacrifice, dedication, devotion. These 5 points you must keep it in mind when you are doing village services. That is the essence of that Swami's on that day. Then I was very much fascinated. Swami has on that day given some mementos also to us. He has given some stainless steel plate with one glass, one laddu, and one plate, meals plate, steel plates. Even now I am having it. I am taking my food now in that plate only. And after giving a discourse for 45 minutes, Swami has asked, what, you know why I am giving this laddu to you? Then all the devotees have told, Swami, it is for prasadam. I have not given it as a prasadam for you. Did you understand the meaning of this laddu? Nobody has answered. Then once again Swami came to the dais and explained for 15 minutes about that laddu only. The essence is, keep your heart as sweet as this laddu. keep your heart as to say, as much fascinated and as devoted, as dedicated as this laddu. So, this is not a prasadam only, and you have to keep your heart in such a sweetish manner. You distribute that sweetness to the entire service community in the villages. That is the real essence of the service. Aha, Swami, what a wonderful analysis you have given. Then, that moment onwards, I returned to Bapatla, and within a short time, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever it may be, a period of after 4 to 5 months, there was a heavy devastation in Bapatla area, terrific cyclone. The entire Bapatla area has been smashed like anything. And whatever little livestock were there in the to the farmers, most of them died. Whatever little livestock were there, it is our responsibility to protect that livestock. So what the government has given instructions at the time is, take vaccine and conduct the vaccinations for whatever the livestock available in that area, you conduct the vaccination. That was the government slogan and instructions. So I have went to approach the veterinary hospital Bapatla, used to carry some 3 to 4 vaccine bottles, going to the sea coast areas where the fishermen are there. Most of their livestock have been vanished, and whatever little livestock were there, I am supposed to protect them by means of these vaccinations. So one-man army, going on a bike, carrying 2 to 3 vaccine bottles, conducting vaccinations on that day, coming back. Once again collecting vaccine, and going to next other village of that fisherman areas. Like that, I attended for nearly 10 to 12 days in that fisherman area locality, highly downtrodden people, highly backward area, and badly in need of our services at that critical juncture. So I completed the vaccination work. I felt very happy, and I recollected the instructions given previously in Prashanti Nilayam by Swami. I recollected it in that manner. Afterwards, everything became normal, and then I had a thought. Swami has already told me, you need not come to Puttaparthi. You do service in your areas. So then why should I not adhere to the Swami's instructions? So I planned to conduct some veterinary camps in Bapatla area. With the help of that Bapatla Sathya Samiti, I have to remember the wonderful guidance given by Sri Kollapudi Lakshmana Garu and other reverend people, Professor Subramanian Garu and other people who were the staunch devotees, senior devotees at that time. They have supported me like anything, and the Swami's blessings are there. So with the Swami's blessings, we conducted 17 veterinary camps in a period of 2 months in that area. Most of the belt was covered. Afterwards, I got a transfer to some other place, and afterwards went to some other area. Then once again coming back to the Bapatla area, after some time I got a shift to Nandigama on the promotion as Assistant Director of Animal Husbandry. By that time, I participated in 40 to 50 veterinary camps, that's all. After coming to Nandigama and took charge as Assistant Director of Animal Husbandry in Nandigama area, in the very first instance itself, I have, with the experience gained previously, with the blessings of Bhagavan, I planned for some more veterinary camps there. And in a period of 3 years, by grace of Bhagavan, exclusively by grace of Bhagavan, we could be able to conduct 100 to 110 veterinary camps in Nandigama area of 2 to 3 mandals area. This is all with the Swami's grace only. At the time when Janmabhoomi has been taken up by the government of Andhra Pradesh under Chandrababu Naidu's guidelines, I was allotted as a nodal officer for one Samiti, Pratthipadu Samiti. This is all with the blessings of Bhagavan only. Out of my disinterest, my MLA's pressure, I forcibly taken charge as this nodal officer apart from my assistant director post. And that has given me it has taught me a wonderful lesson to me, because a nodal officer has got ample avenues to serve the poor and needy people in that mandal areas to the maximum extent possible, to the extent. Government is giving resources, government is funding is providing funds. The only thing is we have to identify the needy people, we have to divert the funds to the needy people That is important because there is no meaning in misutilization of funds. My MLA has put confidence on me and Swami is there to observe everything. So with that attitude, I have prayed Bhagavan, Swami, you have to give me necessary energy, then only I can execute my responsibility as a nodal officer. So it went on well with the Swami's blessings, and I did for 15 months. I was there as a nodal officer till my retirement day of 2001 October. So what happened meanwhile is, I retired in October. In the Independence Day of 2001, August 15th Independence Day, the collector has selected some officers, the best outstanding officers. Out of that, see, Swami's miracle will be in such a way, sir. I want to emphasize here, how Swami will take decision. Because with most disinterest, I have taken the responsibility as a nodal officer. But after taking nodal officer post, Swami has given me necessary energy also. And I have executed my responsibility in a proper way, which has satisfied Swami's grace, and Swami's grace has been entered in the hearts of the district collector of Krishna, and he has selected me as only there were the 2 nodal officers out of 54 nodal officers in the district. 2 nodal officers have been selected for Independence Day award, and out of that 2, I happened to be one among them, and I received the state government award in Independence, August 15th of Independence 2001. Why I am telling here is, of course, I am not a big man, I am nothing. Swami's grace will spread in such a way nobody knows. This is all everything at the command of Swami only. Then after getting that award, of course, my MLA has felt very happy and it went on well. So in October, I retired in 2001 October. What happened is, I stayed for 6 months after my retirement in the Khammam area to get pension and other things settled. I was there only. But what happened is, because of the taste of the nectar which carrying this veterinary camps, conducting veterinary camps, doing service humbly to the needy people, that has given me a wonderful opportunity. So after retirement also, during my stay at Nandigama, I used to go to Janmabhoomi veterinary camps and other veterinary services where there were state government camps over there. I used to attend as an uninvited guest. So after 3 months when I was attending for one camp in Nandigama belt only, to that village, the local MLA has come, Devaneni Ummaheshwar Rao. He felt extremely happy because after retirement, no officer will be interested to do service as a voluntary thing. But whereas here, our Swami's grace is there, Swami's command is there, Swami's kind grace is there. So I used to attend to that camps. In that public meeting, the concerned MLA has wonderfully appreciated my attitude, and he passed me one remark. Nowadays, no officer is paying any attention towards his normal duties while he was in a duty only. In such a conditions, a person like Punnaiah, who has retired 4 months back, uninvitedly he attended to the Grama Seva camps and he is doing a marvelous service. Hats off to him. That is what he has remarked on that day. I felt very happy. Amma, Swami, what a wonderful award or reward you have given me to me. Because public are appreciating, public are feeling extremely happy when their heart is filled with my image and my impression. I have put up such a firm faith in the kind hearts of the common public, needy public. That is more than enough for us. That is what Swami expects from any Sai devotee. So like that it went on well. Afterwards I retired. After 1.5 years came to Hyderabad. And coming to Hyderabad also, I kept 1 year totally blank without attending because I do not know where to attend, how to attend, where are the organizations, I do not know. So after 1.5 years, I heard through somebody else, and that Begumpeta Samiti is doing a wonderful village camps, Grama Seva camps. Somebody has told me. Then I caught hold of the address and I approached wonderful persons like Mr. Madhusudana Reddy and Dr. Ramanna and Dr. Narasimhan Garu, and such people are there. So I approached them I requested them to provide me an opportunity. They gladly accepted my presence also. So since 2004 ending, I entered in the Grama Sevas programs with the wonderful directions from Dr. Narasimhan and Sri Madhusudan Reddy Garu and my friend Dr. Raman and other people. So slowly I entered into that arena. Afterwards, step by step. After 2 to 3 years, then Dr. Narasimhan Garu has told me, Punnaiah Garu, you take the reins of this veterinary camp responsibility. You take that responsibility. You carry on the programs in future ahead. So with that guidance, I started taking up the programs since 2005 onwards. Veterinary camps were going. Till now, that activity is being continued with the grace of Bhagavan. And to say in one word, during this, that means 2 decades, we probably approximately, it might work to 1700 plus veterinary camps have been conducted with the grace of Bhagavan, with the kind mercy of Bhagavan, with the humble blessings of Bhagavan, and with the energies given by Bhagavan to us and my team also, Dr. Ramanna, Dr. K. Krishna Kumar, and there are so many doctors at that time. My colleagues were there, non-technical like Madhusudan Reddy was there, and other people were also there. So the entire team used to go to villages. And whatever the little I observed from the Dr. Narasimhan and his team, I implemented it in future also. So in that way, slowly I started taking up the programs. First, we started with the 3 camps in Rangareddy district when Dr. Sri Satyanarayana Garu was the district president at that time. Afterwards, starting with the 3 camps, now it has been that seed which has been sowed at that time 2 decades back. It had been germinated, slowly planted, slowly it became step by step. Now it became a very vast, big tree, giving the shelter to so many hundreds and thousands of farmers in hundreds of villages by spreading this veterinary service as a wonderful covering shield for the health coverage of the veterinary poor dumb animals. This is my journey in that veterinary side. And here what I want to emphasize is, conducting simple veterinary camps or health coverage is not at all the thing expected by any veterinarian at all. What Dr. Ramanna and other people used to guide me from the beginning, and with the Bhagavan's blessings also, what we have innovated, we have taken up innovative measures in veterinary side. That is, first of all, we have created, to create awareness among the farmers, what is the do's and what is the do nots. That is the thing we have to educate the farmer. That is very, very important. That is one primary thing. So such thing has to be completed by organizing farmers' meet in villages. So that is one aspect. The second one is combating the contagious diseases, control of contagious diseases by conducting periodical periodical vaccinations in each and every village, with the cooperation of the government of state government. That is the second task before us. And the third one is controlling the ecto and endoparasitic infestation in the livestock, sheep and goat, cattle, dogs, whatever it may be, all domesticated animals. So that is another task. In that aspect, what happens is, sometimes the medicine may be available with the government, sometimes medicine may not be available with the government. If the medicine is not available with the government, then our Sathya organization, our Swami is there, he will take care of everything. So with that, we used to purchase medicine from our pocket and distribute it in the villages to eradicate ecto and endoparasitic infestation, which keeps the health of the animals in a proper way. That is the most another thing which the government at their level may or may not do it at their level. So that also we have taken. The four most important items, another item is fodder requirement has to be met with in a proper way. That is the challenging task before us, fodder requirement. So in that, what happened is, the government used to supply improved fodder seed kits to the villages, to the farmers in the season, that is from July to the October, November, like that. So at the time, what we have taken up from such organization is, actually the farmer is supposed to pay the cost of the kit in a subsidized rate. The farmer has to pay to the government. There our Sathya organization entered into the picture, and we told to our officers and joint directors, sir, the farmer need not pay anything at all. The farmer share will be borne by our Swami. Our Swami will bear farmer share. So you need not collect even a single pie, because collecting of fund is the contraindicated in such an organization. So better not to collect anything. Whatever is there, we are going to reimburse. So in that way, we used to supply freely that kits to poor and small needy farmers, agriculture laborers, small farmers. 5 kg kit will be there. That 5 kg will kit is sufficient for 30 cents of the his land, and that 30 cents of land yield some green fodder, which is sufficient for 4 to 5 animals for 4 months, not less than 4 months. So a period of 4 months, sufficient green fodder will be available, and the animals will be put on a nutritive level, and everything will go in a comfortable way. After all, we are paying only 100 rupees or 102 rupees as a farmer share by such Sai organization, as a such Sai Swami's prasadam, that is being provided as a prasadam. So in that way, even now it is being continued in the veterinary camps. So that is one aspect. The another aspect is how to improve the output of the milk production, because any farmer who rears the cattle, he won't rear the cattle for luxury sake, or he won't rear the cattle for any other purposeless thing. For any common farmer, poor farmer is maintaining a milk animal means he should get some milk. Out of that, he should 50% he should sell to the milk chilling center. The remaining 50% he has to utilize it for his family members, as a nutritive diet, nutritive supplement for his family members. So that is the central point. There, we must come into the picture. Such Sai organization will enter into the picture in that arena. In what way? Suppose if a farmer is having a milch buffalo having a 2 liters milk capacity, is it sufficient? I don't think it is proper to keep an animal for, after all, for a 2 liters per day yielding capacity. No, it should not be like that. His milk yield output has to be increased in one way or other. He need not change the animal. Then how to increase the milk yield? By providing more nutritious fodder through the fodder seed. And the second one is giving a mineral mixture and a liquid calcium as a feed supplement we have to provide to the animal. Then only his milk yield output will be increased. So there we played an important role. With the grace of our Bhagavan, we used to supply this calcium mixture, liquid calcium, mineral mixtures, trace elements, and other feed supplements like liver tonics and etc. All we used to provide to them free of cost, because the government won't supply from their budget. They don't supply all these items. So there also our part play is very, very important. Our Sathya organization has played a very dynamic role, a very key role in increasing the output of the milk production. Okay, there it is over. Then another burning problem for a farmer is how to tackle the production. Because production is there, reproduction is another aspect. Reproduction means getting a calf in a periodical way. For every 18 months, he must get one calf. That is the ideal way of maintaining a milch cattle. But it's not possible, because this fellow doesn't know the techniques of that. So there also we have to play an important role. That is why the veterinary camps are being called as fertility camps. Not only animal health camp, it is being called as animal fertility camps. So any infertility problems are there, we have to tackle that infertility problem. Then we must see that the animal will come into a periodical production of giving crop. Crop means that is sense, in the sense every calf for every 1.5 years. That is the ideal way. For every 1.5 years he must get a calf. And for every lactation period, he must get a milk yield upliftment of not less than 6 to 7 liters per day. His animal has to give. That is the minimum norms a farmer has to observe. So for that, all these technical additives have to be added to that. So we have played an important role there to tackle such problems. So we are feeling very happy to be called as a Satyashayi, humble veterinary servants, because we have taken up these items in a proper way. So these will solve the problem. Then only his economical output will be increased, his economical standards will be increased, then he will get some income. Out of that, he can lead a good, happy, prosperous life. So that is our aim. So with that aim only, we have taken up these veterinary camps. In that way, things are going on. So far, so good. With the blessings of Bhagavan, it is being continued till now. Now we have taken up another challenging task since Corona, from the inception of Corona, that is 2020 April, Corona has started. So till then, we are attending veterinary only. Then I thought, when so many people are coming to the rescue of poor people and feeding to the human people by providing rescue shelters and other things, why not we take up the program for animals also? That has been sparked in my brain. Then I prayed Bhagavan, Swami, is there any chance for that? Then Swami has given me a wonderful idea. Oh, Bangaluru, don't worry. You select some temples in and around your area, some 15 to 20 kilometers radius, temples will be there. Every temple will have some Gomatas will be there. So that's called Goshala attached to the temples. So I identified some Goshalas in that this horrific atmosphere of Corona. I traveled in a small truck and surveyed the entire area, keeping the responsibility on Swami, and we have identified some 20 Goshalas at the time, that is 2020 April. So what we have planned is, we approached the one shopkeeper and asked them to provide premixed ready-made cattle feed for cost. Then we have arranged one truckwala, and this truckwala will go every month to the shop, putting up the entire stock, and go to each and every Goshala in the temple attached Goshalas, distribute 50 to 100 kg, 150 kg, depending upon the stock of the Gomatas present there, he will go on distribute. So that is another novel program, a challenging program, which is being taken up exclusively in Telangana state. I can say boldly that Telangana state, we have taken it as a mega project, and till now it is being continued. Every month we are supplying not less than 2 to 2.5 tons of feed to the Gomatas of 23 Goshalas. Every month it is being continued since 2020 April till now by the grace of Swami, our Swami, beloved Swami. So that is another challenging task is there. So that is going on. So like that, it is being continued like that, and even now it is being continued. And with the grace of Bhagavan, let us see how things will move in the future. That's okay. So with that, in that way, veterinary activity, health coverages, Gomata coverages, Go Seva, all are being done in in a meaningful manner to the deserved livestock, to the deserved villages in a proper way with the blessings of Bhagavan. Apart from it, I used to attend for this human medical camps also, now and then, once in a way, while I was in service also that. In the same manner, I used to attend for water camps, providing drinking water in the bus shelters, bus stops area in summer season, as one of the projects taken up by our Sathya organization, like that, that also being taken up. And study circle program is also being carried out on behalf of the organization. And Swami has given me an opportunity to be an in charge of the study circles for Medchal, Malkajgiri district. For the past 1 decade, I am attending, taking up the responsibility and getting on, things like that. So whatever it may be, anyway, it depends upon Swami blessings only. Age is being advanced. Naturally, stamina will be deteriorating. Apart from it, let us see what will Bhagavan will say, because it's not in our hands. We are not doing anything with our individual own capabilities. Everything is with the high and cooperation. Always, because every day when I started for campaigns, I have to get up early by 4 o'clock. She will get up at 3:30, and whatever, if I have forgotten anything, she will remind me myself and everything. Highly owe my gratitude to her also. My youngest brother, who is in USA, is also doing behind the screen, he is extending a wonderful hand. For all the entire for the program, which is so far so good, is being continued till now. The main energy is Swami. The additional supplementary energies are my parents, my wife, my youngest brother, because my wife used